Well, this almost didn't go well.
Oh shit.
Maybe some wheel chocks next time.
Hey everyone, this is a bonus video that I'm dropping in between the 2 Wednesday episodes. I've just got a fair bit of content sitting there, and it's not a travel video, it's a maintenance video, so I thought I'd throw a separate bonus video in there for you guys. Hope you enjoy the video. I'm not a mechanic by any means, so some of these things that you probably see, you'll be like, oh jeez, what's he doing? But yeah, I just like giving things a go, learning how to do things myself, and having a crack. Yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Thanks. In God's country. Troller part. Troller part is a sick shop. Anyway, I got myself a goodie bag. New rear pinion seal for the leaking diff. I've got some just random bushings. Front and rear inner axle seals and spare set of panhard bushes. Never know. Well, I've spent $500 today on car parts and oil and all sorts of crap. Anyway, I'm just heading to my friend's house in Melbourne to go and be able to do all the stuff to the car, plus get my DC charger. And I thought, what a perfect time to go to a JB Hi-Fi so that I can get a microphone for my GoPro so that my audio is better. So yeah, while I'm on a spending spree, just keep going. Okay, so I've been on an absolute spending spree today. I've got heaps of oils to do my diff servicing, front and rear diff. I've got stuff from Patroller Part to do inner axle seals. I've got the pinion seal for the rear diff. I had to get a bloody oil change kit, so I got a tub. Woo! Just went to JB Hi-Fi and kept the spending going to try and keep all you guys pleased and happy. Got a microphone for the GoPro, so I'll be able to give that one a whirl and see how that works. I also been really getting into my coffee now, and my mate Pat, thanks Pat, told me about a force applying like tamping tool, so you can get an even tamp on your coffee. So I was in JB Hi-Fi and asked them, and because I bought my Breville from Harvey Norman. Anyway, they sell Breville's. Boom! Got a bloody force gauge tamper. And then yeah, I've been eating pretty good actually, not too bad. I've been eating pretty clean. I did have a few beers and a palmy last night with Pat, but that's beside the point. I was walking out of the shopping centre. I've still got to get a super cheap auto. I need to get some molly grease and some wheel bearing grease and some rags and some gloves. But yeah, I couldn't walk past this little bad boy. Jam and cream donut from Daniel's. I've never heard of them before, but they had a selection of donuts that looked like it was just absolutely phenomenal. I'm trying not to drop this thing. It look, there was so many nice looking donuts. I opted for the standard jam and cream. Just gonna give it a bit of a taste test at the moment. That cream is phenomenal. The dough, soft, fluffy. Bit of powdered sugar on my mouth. Better around your mouth than around your nostril. Those that know will know. One more for the camera. I got a bit more cream in there. Yeah. Alright. Off the Super Cheap Auto. Man, I need to stop spending so much freaking money. Whoever out there has like a voodoo doll of either myself or my car, can you stop putting pins in it, man? Just stop playing with it. Put it down. Put it down. Anyway, I'm signing off. When I start doing some car stuff, I'll record it. Bye. Rightio. So, I've spent a ungodly amount of money on oils, rags, tools, degreaser, all the shit that I need. I'm now at my mate's house in Melbourne. I've got everything I need, fingers crossed. That's the dust cover. Gotta undo the bolts from the tail shaft, disconnect it from the yoke of the diff. There's a nut in behind here. I've got to take that nut off. I should be able to get the dust cover off, and the seal is in behind that dust cover. So it's been flicking diff oil everywhere under here. Anyway, this is today's job. I'm going to disconnect this first, drain the oil. I have a sneaky suspicion that there might be water in both my front and rear diff, so I'm going to redo the oils. I do have the axle seals too, the inner seals. Not sure if I'm going to do the inner seals on the rear. I don't know yet. I'll more than likely do the inner seal definitely on the passenger front, because I know that one's definitely passing. It's got oil getting past it. So anyway, I'm going to start. Right, that is the nut we need to get off. So pull that biatch off. This whole thing should come off. Dust cover, and then pull the seal out, new one in, back together.
Oh shit. Oh. Dust cover, that's the seal.
Alright, new seal is in. So now we put this bad boy back on and put the dust cover back on, and then tighten it up. Mount the tail shaft back on, fill it full of new oil, and hopefully all good. Alright, back on, witness mark, put this back on, fill it up. Okay, it's back together after a little bit of cursing and swearing. It's back in. I've put oil in it. I'm very lucky to have some good friends. Luke, you know who you are, from DB Customs back home. Can always rely on him for some mechanical advice when I need it here and there. So yeah, anyway, back together. So the rear's done. Didn't have as much, it didn't really have any water in it, which was good, so that was a good sign. The front I don't know about yet. I'm going to do that tomorrow, but hopefully that sorts that problem, and yeah, we'll just play around with the front and get the front all sorted out. And yeah, once the front's done, hopefully that's it for now. Hopefully that's it for a while. I don't want to be doing this shit. I don't want to be doing this again I don't want to be doing this again on the trip, that's for sure. Yeah, anyway, these things happen, I guess. Live and you learn. Anyway, that'll about do me for the day. I think I'm going to pack everything up. I've got crap everywhere. I got oil and everything. I need to clean everything up. I'm going to have something to eat and shower and get clean. Snap ring off, and now this should slide off the spindle. I need to take the brake caliper, hang that, pull the rotor off and get in behind it. Lock nut off. I've got all the locking nut and everything off. Very hard to do this with holding a camera in one hand, but I've separated the hub from the rotor. Should be able to pull that off. Okay. Hub assembly, rotor, backing plates off. Need to pull, that'll separate from the swivel hub, give that a bit of a jiggle, pop the whole axle out, and I'm going to have to slide that out. The seal's in behind there, replace the seal, and re-grease everything in there. So what a mish. Alright, stub axle's off, CV, and it's just got water in there. Pull the CV out, replace the seal, clean all that out. I'm going to have to repack it all and do it again. Anyway, hopefully no more issues. Messy job, very messy job. Anyway, I'm going to pull this out, put the new, clean it up, put the new one in, and go from there. Top swivel hub, bottom swivel hub, pulled them out. I've repacked them. Just got to clean all this out, pack that full of grease, get the CV. I'll lubricate the inner seal, slide the CV back in. I need to clean the CV still, and I need to repack all the grease on the CV, put it all back in, and start reassembling. Alright. We're back in. Put the stub axle back on, start putting it all back together. Now I'm going to repack, clean and repack the wheel bearings before I put it back on. Alright, it's all back in. I'm just going to put the hub back on. Just going to torque these up with a brake bar. Give the rotor a clean, put the brake caliper back on. And yeah, wheel back on. Drop it back down. And I need to change the diff oil. What a day. So, well, everything's back together. Just need to tighten these up and put the caliper back on, but just to check, lock both hubs, and then you'll see the tail shaft
just to make sure I haven't stuffed that up. It does lock. See if I can do this without getting it all over my hand. Trying to hold the GoPro at the same time. Okay. Ready? Oh no! Sump plug's done back up. We've emptied the engine oil. Couple of drums there. Go up top, fill it back up. So the big girl takes about 10.5 litres with filters. So about 10.5 to 11 litres. But because I haven't changed the filters, it should be about 10.5. Don't come at me in the comments about, you should change your filters. And it's been 5,000 Ks, you'll be fine. It's a TD. Damn, the big girl sucks hard. Couple of poor souls in there. Yeah. Loves a good suck. Blow it out, clean it. Don't want to over tighten it too much, or else you crack it, like this lid. I go in an offset pattern and I just slowly tighten it across each cross pattern, and just don't go over tight on it, and just kind of watch the pinch seal, and as it sort of like compresses on the pinch seal, I think, yeah, probably just leave it at that. Alright, engine oil's back in, checked the level, cleaned out my air filter. Yesterday I did the inner axle seal, repacked my wheel bearing on that side. I haven't done the driver's side because I'm pretty sure the driver's side's okay. Replaced the diff oil in the front, replaced the pinion seal in the rear, replaced the oil in the rear diff. Yeah, so a little bit of a Christmas present. It's the 11th of December, so Merry Christmas, old girl. Yeah, I'm just gonna unplug the old DC-DC charger, put the new one in. I think that might be all the little bits and pieces that I was needing to probably do, so I'm gonna pack all my stuff up. Yeah. Righto. Whoa, look at the do. Old charger, newie. So like for like. Bang bang. So yeah. Alright. So I'll just screw all this back in and then plug it back in, and hopefully we're all good to go again. Okay. It's working. We're back on. Yeah, just
Plugged everything back in. Everything's all sweet. And yeah, the monitor is working. Yes. Oh yeah, well I've finished me car stuff. I've stayed the last couple of nights at my good friend's place, Dylan and Karina's. Anyway, lovely day today. I thought I'd earn my keep. Gonna do a bit of mowing today, a bit of yard maintenance. There's a tree stump too. I'm gonna try and eradicate. So see how we go. I know. Job and knock, I reckon. Nice. No free night stay at Smithy's, mate.